to newfound faith are many and varied. And for one remarkable young American, it's been a journey that he describes as like moving from darkness to light.
From my experience, my life should be a tragedy, but I wanted truth because I knew that there had to be a better way than what I had ever seen. The gunfights and crack sales, the addictions to the streets, drugs.
The child of musicians, loving parents who were also drug addicts, Damien Black grew up in one of Seattle's poorest neighborhoods.
There's a lot of violence. I've seen a lot of drug use and abuse, and also a part of it myself. I think I started smoking pot when I was in the 4th grade. I started selling it when I was in the 6th grade. Also, I think the same time I got my first weapon, my first gun.
Music was his outlet. He sung about the things he knew: drugs, violence, and despair.
It's harder and harder each day. I can see my death right in front of my face.
But as time passed, his music wasn't enough. He knew he needed something more.
I developed like a real serious sense of like, you know, something's happening to me, something's changing. And during that time I had a lot of questions, and I was like, I'm gonna ask these questions.
Growing up close to Seattle's Orthodox Jewish neighborhood, he naturally asked questions about Judaism.
After those questions, I feel like they were really answered in a major way. And by the best rabbi in the world, actually, that I could find at the time. His name was Rabbi Google, google.com. And I went on there.
With his newfound faith, he took the name Nissim, meaning miracle, and went back to the recording studio for the first time in several years. Out of those sessions came Chronicles.
Joy. Call me Nissim, and you can call me Nice. Call me whatever, but D Black isn't he. I moved on, I'm way gone. He died, trust I was there to see.
I wrote Chronicles with the hope that I could maybe have a little bit of self-expression and answer a few questions before they got asked.
Nissim's understanding and explanation of why is a work in progress. And as he has embraced Judaism, so the Jewish community has embraced him, finding common cause in his music.
I think that the message is still there. It's still the same, a message of hope, a message of growth and inspiration.
With greater spiritual contentment, Nissim has also been able to reconcile his present with his past.
And even though I wasn't born a Jew, believe I was at Sinai too. My parents did what they could do with whatever they knew. So if you're listening, I love you too.
I just want to be able to inspire people and to make them not only love God. If they can love God, they can love God, but to love themselves, right?
The gangster rap style posing is now long gone, and the label of Jewish rapper has given way to that of simply musician. The journey that has seen Damien Black become Nissim is more than just one of religious conversion. It's taken a young man from the shadow of guns, drugs and pain and given him hope and joy that he reflects back upon the world through his songs. I'm Tim Exton for JN1 in Seattle.